I'm David Baker and I pioneer Press Place Dundee, out of which has grown Imagine Bakery. And God said really clearly, if you want to build a community based around a rhythm of prayer, start with prayer. So I got together as many people as I knew in the city to meet the guys from 24/7 Prayer and said, hey guys, can we do something together in terms of prayer and praying for revival in the city, praying for God to come. And they all said, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Why don't you run it? So Press Place was born. So Press Place is 10 different churches and ministries who each have a heart for prayer, standing together, and right at the centre of that we've been given this fabulous prayer space, which is actually in the old friary where the Franciscan monks used to pray for the city. And every weekday morning we get all sorts of different people who come in and pray there. And Imagine Bakery kind of came out of that. So one of the things we've been praying for is peace and prosperity on the city. And it's a city that's got huge unemployment. What can we do in order to meet that? So we kind of had a bit of a think, and it was one of those, what is it in your hand? You know, God's question to Moses things. And the thing I can do is actually make bread, because I've been making bread, you know, as an amateur for 10 years or more, and it's something I'm passionate about. So I thought, well, why don't we just get some long-term unemployed people, work with them by making bread, train them so they've got some consistency in their life, so they've got some skills, so they've got some confidence, so they've got the ability to then go out and to find work. So one of the girls that was with us last time around, not sure that she's a Christian, although she's been round the faith community, interested in making bread, but actually you've just seen her growing confidence. So when she came, it was like, let's prise you out of your bedroom, and let's get you to face the world in a bit of a safe space. And she's now she bakes bread for their local community lunches every week. So it's a complete transformation story. Pioneering wasn't what I was originally thinking I was going to do, but there is something within me, within those of us who are pioneers, that just yearns to actually, there's ground out there to be taken. It is incredibly lonely sometimes. Because you get the picture before everybody else gets it, and then you're kind of waiting for people to catch up. So I was kind of tearing my hair out, how do I do this? Realised that I needed some help, plugged into Forge, and Forge is brilliant in the sense that it gives you that toolkit, so you can begin to analyse and understand what's happening in the context, so you can have a look, okay, where's the gifting? And there's just so much in that toolkit that I just keep pulling out and thinking, actually that's really good, I can apply that to this situation and begin to understand where I am. What we want to do is to create a business where we can employ them and they can actually do that. In order to do that, we need a premises and we need a whole bunch of money. So any prayers along those lines would be brilliant. In terms of prayer space, we're working with 10 churches, which is great, but actually there's 70 odd churches in the city. We'd love to be working with a lot more, and we'd love to be building into what we do a lot more discipleship. So we're actually getting people to go on that journey with God through prayer, to deepen their prayer life and to become more like Jesus. Thank you.